Hello, 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 hello. I normally turn the volume down of the music when I'm about to start come in, and then I just realized I never turned the music up, so okay. Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome in. How are we all? How was everyone's weekend? What have y'all been up to? Kat, congrats on getting first. Navina, you tried. Manda, thank you for being in the room. Yuka, thank you for being in the room. We are playing some Ghost Attorney today. Chelsea, welcome in. How are you? How's everyone doing today? I remembered to list things I wanted to talk about today. I'm getting better with this. Also, look, I'll hide what I want to talk about because I don't want to spoil it. Look how cute this notepad is. I got this at TwitchCon last year. It's so adorable. I'm normally, is anyone else like this? I get really precious about stationery and I don't want to use it, but then I'm like, why did I buy this if I don't use it? So I'm trying to use my cute stationery because it's just ridiculous at this point. But yeah, how's everyone? How was your weekend? What did y'all get up to? I just streamed and watched K-dramas and slept and brain rotted about The Acolyte and Star Wars in general. I'm really in a deep hole. Over the last like 2 days, I watched the entirety of Ahsoka. I've started Andor. I've been reading fan. I'm in a deep hole. I have a handmade notebook I got in France like 10 years ago I haven't used yet. Oh man, I know, I'm so like that. I got so much stationery when I went to Japan and it just sits in a box because I'm like, I don't want to use it. I don't want to use my Totoro sticky tabs. It's like, why the fuck did I buy it then? It's like so bad. Just sits in a box in my cupboard, not being used. So I need to be better. I need to just actually use the things I get. Keep seeing fan art for that Star Wars ship in my TL. Now they're listed. Chelsea, send me fan art. I must see it. I saw, oh my god, I have to show you fan art I saw. Oh my god, hang on. Oh, it's so good. Oh, not that, but okay, you can have my reaction channel. I always pressed the wrong button. Here. Look at this. It's all I'm losing my mind. I don't know what's happened to me. I've gone crazy. I have genuinely gone crazy. I haven't been this brain rotted since like The Untamed in 2019. I swear. Use it, then you have more reasons to go back. True. Although I do desperately want to go back. The only thing holding me back is funding. But yeah, what have y'all been up to? What have you been doing? Tell me about your lives. Do you want to say hello, Hope? She's going off on one this evening. Hello. Oh my god, I have a story about this one. I let her out in the garden today, and then she like disappeared and didn't come back, which like is normal. Like, she doesn't go very far, but this time she was away for quite a while, and I was like, oh gosh, I hope she's not got lost or anything. So I go outside and I start going like, because that's the noise she likes. I hear her meowing. She's under my neighbor's decking. I was like, how the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing, you silly cat? She's like meowing at me like she's stuck. And I was like, how the fuck did she get in there? Because the fence between me and my neighbors is like one of those double fences where it's like my fence is this side, their fence is this side, and it's like paneled like that. And I was like, how the fuck did she get in there? So then I was like sitting there thinking, she must have got in there somehow without going through that fence. So I went and got treats and just started going like with the trees, and then she just appeared, and I was like, why were you meowing like you were lost? She stressed me out, but she's here, so she's fine. Trev, welcome in. How are you? Mrs. Drama. When I first got her, she used to get stuck in the neighbor's garden all the time because she could figure out how to jump on my fence and get off the fence into their garden, but she couldn't figure out how to climb the fence in their garden back into mine. So I had to go rescue her like 2 or 3 times. My poor neighbor was probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this cat? Eh? Eh? She's very round, yes. Aren't you? You big round baby. It's very suki today. How are you doing, Trev? How was your weekend? Did you rot and play 14 all weekend? I must know. Oh, but yeah, that's my brain at the moment. It's just Star Wars. I don't know what's happened to me. I've loved Star Wars for a really long time. You know, like I've always watched it when I watched the OG trilogy like every weekend or some shit when I was a child. And I saw Phantom Menace in cinemas. Like I've been here for a while, but for some reason the brain rot has really hit me now. So just you wait. I'm gonna be becoming a Star Wars person, and you're gonna be like, for fuck's sake. But don't worry, I will never be a Reylo. That is one thing you will know from me, is I will never be a Reylo. I'm okay, I didn't do much. A lot of rotting as always. We love rotting. We love rotting. But speaking of all this, I mentioned this in my Discord, but I'm thinking of starting a book club. I did have a book club a couple years ago with Katie, but it kind of just didn't really work for very long because Katie had school and like she's in the west coast of America, and it's just like it was quite difficult to organize. So it fizzled out. But like I've been thinking a lot about having a book club again recently, so yeah, let me know your thoughts. I think we would maybe start mid-August or beginning of September. So like, or maybe I would start like mid-August, like and then just like kind of finish it at the end of September. I don't know, because like it's a bit, I feel like it's a bit late to be starting at the beginning of August, because obviously people have got to wait for like library holds to come in and stuff if they're getting library books. Now here comes the flaming homosexual. Freezy, welcome in. How are you? Have you heard of Fable for a book club? No. Oh, Fable! I have heard of Fable, actually. I have heard of Fable. People have been talking about that on YouTube recently. I keep meaning to, like, check it out, and then I just don't. But I think, like, Trin Lovell uses it, right? So, yeah, that could be interesting. But yeah, I would like to do a book club because, you know, I am the book person. And like I don't know, I want to give it a go. I think it'd be fun to talk about the books we're reading. And like genre-wise, it would probably be a bit of fantasy, sci-fi romance kind of stuff. Like I like a lot of high fantasy. My like it would be books I would be interested in, and like my general, like I love a good like East Asian fantasy. I love like sci-fi, I love romance, so these kind of things. But then also like I just always try and read diversely, so you know that's something that I will always keep in mind for it as well. And it would be like a mix of adult and YA, I think, like upper YA. So yeah, sound off if you're interested. Definitely go like talk about it in Discord. Just let me know. I think we'd probably be, I don't know what book I would do. I don't know what book to do first, but it's not gonna be brand new titles. It would be like backlist books or like published a few months ago, so you wouldn't like really struggle to find it, hopefully. Yeah. I'd like to check out Fable within a group setting, so that would be neat. Yeah, we can definitely check out Fable. I feel like that would be really good, actually, because I have been wanting to check it out, and I just never got around to it. Yeah, I like Trev's Blue. Wait, you like books? Yeah, Trev, did you not know? Sorry if you said this already, I'm half lurking, but I would be interested depending on commitment. I'm always busy. Well, yeah, I'm always busy too, Manda, so don't worry. It's not like you have to read it every month. It's not like if the book's not for you, if you don't have time, you know. And I think what I would do is like there's either this, I'm not sure how Fable works, so Fable's a possibility, I think, but then also we could also just have it in Discord, like having like those thread things, so like even if you can't read it within the month, you can go back and like respond to it later on, you know, like if you get halfway through in the month and then like you want to check back in a couple months later when you've had time to properly get through it, you know, like it's not gonna be so when Katie and I did it, we did like a live show every month for like the books we were reading and discuss them. It's not going to be like that just because I simply don't have the time. So it would just be like a casual thing, you know, like Discord, Fable, whatever. I will need to look into this Fable because I totally forgot about it, and I feel like that would be a really cool thing to try out. But yeah, the only thing with Fable is that it's like another thing to click, you know. Whereas with like Discord, it's at least in Discord. But then I could always just link stuff in Discord. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. And also, if there's like books you want to read, let me know. Because maybe they're ones I want to read as well. I literally have a massive Notion full of my books. Fable is like a community website. I'm not really sure how it works because I've not really used it, Trev, but from what I've seen, it seems to be like you can talk about specific things and it's like threads and stuff like that. And I like you have like lobbies and stuff where you can have like you could literally just have like chapter 1, chapter 2, and everyone discuss those things within it. Yeah. I mean, it could be like, I don't know, I've not used it, so I'm not sure if it's like Discord or not. But I think it's basically like threads in Discord where it's like everything is very specific so that people don't get spoiled. Which I appreciate. But yeah. So yeah, I've been thinking about book club. I will consult my stacks, and I don't know. I'll make a roll. That's what I'll do. I'll make a roll on Discord, like book club, and then I'll be like, everyone, if you want to be in the book club, select the role, you know, because I don't want to be atting everyone for it, because not everyone reads. Like, I know Trev doesn't read. So I don't want to pester people. So yeah, I think I want to do it. I was sitting there, I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I don't know if anyone will join and all this, but like, I want to do it, so I'm gonna try it. I need to stop pussyfooting around and being like, oh, well, if people don't join. That's my biggest thing that holds me back, is being worried people won't be interested in what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? It's really bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about, is book club. So, yeah. We're interested in what you do. That makes my heart very happy, Mando. But don't worry, if we're gonna do like books and stuff, like, I'm not gonna make you read a 1,000-page epic. I can't do that. So it would probably be something that's like less than 400 pages long, you know. It's not gonna be something you can't read within a month. Unless you're a really slow reader. Like, and also there's nothing wrong with being a slow reader. But yeah. Jasper, welcome in. How are you? You know what happened to me this morning? I got Sabrina Carpenter tickets. I'm buzzing. The queue was horrendous. I literally loaded in and there was like 6,000 people in the queue. It was a pre-sale. Why the fuck are there 6,000 people in a queue for a pre-sale? They're supposed to like not have as many codes for pre-sales. It took me like 20 minutes to get through to Ticketmaster itself, and then for some reason they were doing this fucking thing where you had to select your seats. So every time I went to select a seat, it was like, oh, sorry, it's gone. It was so annoying. I miss the days when you would just go, hello, I want seats at this price. Give me whatever you have, and it'll just give you the best available at that price. I miss those days. Why do I have to select my seats now? Yeah. I got my tickets. I'm seeing Sabrina Carpenter. As long as we don't sell our tickets. Because me and my bestie are like, oh, the pricing's a bit... Oh. It's like £80 for like... The view... So we're quite central, but we're really high up. £80. And like, those were like... normal ones. The Ticketmaster Platinum shit that they do. I was seeing seats for 260 quid. In a pre-sale. They're taking that company, like, Ticketmaster takes the absolute piss. And I hate it. I really, truly dislike it so much. This is my diatribe about Ticketmaster. The thing is, I used to like Ticketmaster back in the day because they used to be like the one site that would hold your tickets. Because I used to go to a lot of gigs and concerts. And there used to be a website that I would get stuff from that was called C Tickets. But with C Tickets, you literally had to like speed run the checkout because they wouldn't hold your tickets. And I always preferred doing it through Ticketmaster because they held your tickets. But now Ticketmaster have become the most money grabbing website in the fucking world. It's horrendous. And it's so badly organized. And I'm like, God's sake, someone needs to put an end to this company. Does anyone else hate Ticketmaster like I do? Ugh. This is my bitch about Ticketmaster. The one problem I can see you specifically having with Book Club is the fact that you've read so much. The Book Club will be limited to new releases. Nothing wrong with new releases inherently, but they're more of a risk because they haven't stood the test of time, if that makes sense. That's not true, Jasper. My backlist goes back to like 2014. No. I literally have a physical TBR of 350 books that goes back 8 years. So don't worry about that. I'm not doing new releases. It would be like backlist releases or like recent, not brand new. So yeah, that's a non-issue, honestly. Like the current book I'm reading is from like 2021. So yeah. I also think standing the test of time is a bit, I don't know, I don't think so many things are published that I don't think standing the test of time is as much a thing anymore, because not many things stand the test of time, because so many things are published that it's like 1 in 1,000 books stand the test of time, as it were, you know? And so many books, like most of the things that that live longer as well come from white authors. White, cis, straight authors. So, yeah. I could have sworn we did newer stuff only with the last book club. So the last one that me and Katie did was they were kind of like recent-ish releases. So there would still be a mix of recent-ish releases, like I probably wouldn't do anything like younger than 3 months. But yeah, it's gonna be a mix of like within the last year and backlist kind of stuff. It's just whatever I have, really, because it's basically a way to help me get through my backlog. But yeah, I don't really agree with the concept of standing the test of time anyway, because most of the books that don't stand the test of time are actually books that are very good and just don't get the publicity because the publishing industry is incredibly racist. So yeah. Or you can be like, y'all read this because I want to talk about it. You read it 3 years ago. That is also a possibility, and I just reread it. Because there is like a few books I would like to reread and go back to. That's also a possibility. And we could also do a fun thing of like reading calls, like in Discord. I don't know. This is just me. I just want to give it a go. And see where we get to with it. And see how many people join. And like I said, it's something that you can drop in and out of. I'm not going to be like, everyone has to read this book this month. You know? Like, if you don't want to read it, you don't have to read it. I'm gonna narrate Bride to... Hang on. Hang on. Where is it?
Hello, LGBT.
Angie, welcome in. How are you? Oh my god, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find the knotting. I'm so sorry. Fuck, I can feel it already. I can feel it swelling again already. There you go, that's Bride for you. Thanks, Manda. Anyway, we are acing the attorney, yes. Would you be interested in book club, Angie? Would you be interested? Maybe a better phrase than stood the test of time has outlasted the immediate post-release hype. But see, that's also still the issue, Jasper, is that, like, so many books don't even get the post-release hype, you know? So many books are just, like, published and then just left there because the publishing industry is racist and doesn't put time and money into things that could be huge. I no longer want to be in a book club, but we're not gonna read this in book club, don't worry. We might read some romance, but what I'll do is I'll be like, hey, if you don't want to read sexy books, that's okay. We're not gonna read Notting in book club. I'm actually gonna try and get into reading again. Yay! Okay. What I'll do is I'll have a look at my shelves later and I'll get like a roll set up in Discord.
Oh, it's like a media explosion.
And we can figure something out. I'll maybe ping everyone and say, hey, I've made a roll. And then you can go on the roll and then I will do that. Because I don't want to ping everyone for book club. James, welcome in. Is that what Notting was about? Could you imagine Julia Roberts? Although, I think... Oh my god, what's his name? Hugh Grant would probably be down for that, because Hugh Grant, if y'all didn't know, Hugh Grant loves to be submissive. That man got into multiple scandals in the 90s because he had a dominatrix. Yeah, blame Manda for me reading that. Might also be interested in misreading. Yay! And Chelsea, I know you like a lot of the books I like, right? Because you've read Jade City and stuff, right? I feel like I remember you saying you love Jade City. You've never seen Notting Hill? Oh my gosh, I love Notting Hill. Honestly, they don't make rom-coms like they did in the 90s. Everything is shit now. I miss rom-coms. Is it harder to get ARCs and review copies of books by BIPOC and otherwise marginalized authors? I wouldn't say it's harder. It's more, well, yeah, I wouldn't say it's harder compared to getting white authors in the sense, like, because generally the white authors have more interest, but what is more difficult is there's maybe not as many copies because they haven't had the marketing budget put into them. if that makes sense. So like, say for example, there was a white author who had a book. There's probably more copies, but there's also more people interested, because they've marketed it more. Whereas a BIPOC author, there's less copies, but it's not marketed very well. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of swings and roundabouts, really. But I never had, like, major issues specifically getting BIPOC books from BIPOC authors. And you generally, so NetGalley is, like, a really good thing for blogging and stuff, because, so NetGalley is, like, ebooks of stuff. Oh my god. Y'all want to know how many... how many books I have unread on my NetGalley, which are like early copy books and I was supposed to read them. I have 245 books on NetGalley I haven't read. So, yeah. The other thing to be aware of is Book Club will be taking part in the St. Martin Press boycott. There is a boycott currently going on in publishing against St. Martin's Press. So we won't be reading any books from that company. And let me just get the boycott thing up so I can explain to you why. So the boycott of St. Martin's Press, Wednesday Books, and other related imprints is a direct response to the publisher's lack of accountability regarding statements made by an employee in their marketing department and their failure to respond to concerns about possible systemic issues within the department. So basically what I think happened, what happened is that there was a member of staff working at St. Martin's Press who was posting really like bad stuff about Palestine, and people called it out and there's just been nothing said about it. And so everyone is boycotting marketing wise St. Martin's Press. You're still able to read their books, but like don't talk about them essentially. It's not boycotting the authors, it's boycotting the company. So you can still read their books and still buy their books, but you can't like talk about them. And that means that like even UK versions, so like they're not like St. Martin's Press is not a publisher in the UK, but like they have, if they were originally published by St. Martin's Press and then a UK company bought it, still can't talk about it. This has been going on since like November, by the way, and they still haven't said anything. The publishing industry are baffled why they haven't said anything. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll be taking part in that. Hugh Grant is into, well, I don't know if he's into knotting, but he definitely is into BDSM. Greenbone Saga, my favorite book series. I knew you liked Greenbone Saga. I knew it. Book Club Discord calls you suggested earlier would be a really good idea. Oh, like have it like it would be like, it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be for like discussing. It would be more just like hanging out as we read, you know? Because I don't know. I don't want it to be like you have to be there to discuss it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want it to be something that people can drop in and out of, you know? May, welcome in, how are you? You know, like, it will be like a book a month, but it's not necessarily, like, if you take 2 months to read it, you can still go back and read what everyone said. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that, right? Making a list. Make book club roll. Make fable? Question mark. Pick book. Oh god, me picking a book. I have so many books. Yeah. I think what I'll also do is like the first month I'll pick something, and then maybe going into the second month, I don't think I'll do like a thing where we pick a book, but maybe we could pick a vibe, if that makes sense. Like a genre or something like a trope you want to read. I feel like that's better than picking a book, because I feel like if you pick a book, if it's between two books and someone wanted the book that didn't win, they might just not read the other book. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could be fun. I'm okay, just tired because I was out with my friend today and had a long nap when I got home. Oh, you got Max. I really want to try Max. I've heard so many good things about it. Y'all, I got 4 hours sleep last night. I was up until 3:30 reading fan fiction. And then I woke up with a really sore stomach an hour later. I was just not having a good time last night. It wasn't the one. Yeah, I was reading a fan fiction until 3:30. I'm in the trenches, y'all. I'm really in the trenches. I'm really in the trenches. Especially because I'm reading this fucking new Star Wars Acolyte stuff, and there's only 245 fan fictions, and I'm like, give me the good shit. It's too brand new. My other blah about Fable I thought was cool was when you add a book to your list, it pushes those posts to your feed from other people you might know. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So like, you could go and peruse what other people have said about it as well. Is that what you mean? I got 10 hours of sleep. I'm still EP as heck. Oh my god, I'm jealous. But yeah, we could definitely look at Fable. Yeah, it's just like I said, I don't really know a whole lot about it. Also, I think we could make buddy reads on Storygraph for it. Or actually, Storygraph might have book club stuff. Hang on, I've never actually looked at that. Hello, are you, what? Let me try this. Yes, you can do book clubs on Storygraph. We could do that as well. The problem is we're getting into too many websites. Kept pushing stuff about 6 across me and I was like, how did you know? Oh my gosh. I love 6 across so much, Freezy. Please, like, when you get back to reading it, please let me know your thoughts. Being all mush. That's how I feel when I wake up from naps as well. Need to update my story. I literally got so bad with it. But I've actually been pretty good with it recently. And I've been doing buddy reads on it, which has been fun. But yeah. You can like discuss within that as well, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting too many apps going on now. Too many websites, too many apps. Emma, welcome in. I think you've asked me this before, but I live in Glasgow. You're coming on a cruise? You're gonna be freezing. I need to reread Six of Crows. It's been years. I forgot most of it. I've read it, I think, like 3 times because I also have it as an audiobook because before I cancelled my Audible, I got it. And the audiobook is really good. But don't go with Audible. Do not get don't do audiobooks on Audible. Because Audible are pro-Israel. Fuck Audible. There is another website called Libro.fm that does audiobooks with a similar kind of thing of like not 1 book a month and a subscription. And I think they support local libraries as well. So yeah, if you're an audiobook person, Libro.fm. Or also there's, oh my god, what's it? Everand, I think they call it themselves now. Yeah, Libby has audiobooks too, if you're a library goer. Yeah, Everand. This is like, so this is like a subscription service. And they tell you get unlimited amounts of books a month. You don't. It's basically like you get unlimited books, but it's like you only get 1 brand new release kind of thing. Like it's kind of like an algorithm of like you get this many from this bucket, you get this many from this bucket a month. But they don't tell you what the algorithm is. You just kind of have to hope to God when you finish your audiobook the other ones are available. But it gets you a lot. So yeah, Alana, welcome in. How are you? We're just discussing a book club. Yeah. We could do a reread of Six of Crows as book club. Get Freezy to read it. Because to be fair, I haven't read Six of Crows in ages. I love Six of Crows so much. It's so good. I'm basically just trying to force you to read my favorite things. And read things I read. That's what I'm doing. Reread it a couple years ago. Oh wow. Oh, you only have 100 pages left? Oh my gosh. I thought you were like really, I swear you said the other day you were like really slow with reading it. But maybe I misunderstood. Oh my gosh. Will you read Crooked Kingdom after? You're lurking? Okay. Can also reread Jade City so everyone else can read it too. So true. Have I told you all about my Lord and Savior, Call Hilo? That'll be me. Oh, I just realized that my lighting is strange. My light's on above me. I was like, why am I so orange today? I feel like I have the 4-hour sleep energy right now where I'm like, oh, do you know what I mean? I get like this when I'm a bit loopy. I just start. Yeah. Look. Y'all look. It still looks like nothing, but I'm getting somewhere with it. Look at this. Can you see all the colors? There's like 3 colors there. It's a really cool gradient. Got the duology, so I'll start season. Oh, you'll start it right after. That's so exciting. Yes. Can I share a funny comment I got on a YouTube video? Sure, Alana, go ahead. What is it gonna be? Something from Final Fantasy VII. I want to wait until I've got it a little bit further so I kind of reveal it to you. But it's gonna be big. It's like a full circle thing. You know what it's gonna be. I've probably shown you it, to be fair. I don't know. I haven't had any funny YouTube comments recently. I just have people being mean to me. I had some people really mad at me for a reaction I posted the other day. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take this video down. They were like mad at me. So basically, I posted a video reacting to Sung An Bin, my like bias, doing like a dance thing that was like really cool, big opportunity for him. I was so proud of him and I was like, this is amazing, this is so good. And then I was like, so the video had the dancing stuff he did, had some like stuff that comes from like gay communities, you know, like whacking and tutting and stuff like that. And he was, and like, I was like, I said, so in the past, right, there's people who have like tried, like people who call themselves fans. I don't consider them fans because they don't like him, basically, because they want people to hide that he did like gay kind of dancing. So I was like talking about that, and I was like, I'm really glad he's not letting people get to him. And then I had all these people saying like, his fans don't do that. We just wanted to hide it for a period of time to stop the homophobia. And I was like, I'm not fucking talking about you. And I got so many comments. And I was like, I'm literally a queer woman. Shut up. They were like, you should know better. And I was like, you know what? It's 4 a.m. I'm just turning this video off. I had someone tell me even a video game teaches you a woman can do anything and get away with it. About Persona 5. What are women doing in Persona 5 that they're getting away with? What are you talking about? Someone said, as usual, ever since Heavensward, 14 has been for girls and LGBT in a... What? What? So many men? So many straight men play 14? What? It's the way Alana literally has a comment on one of her videos from Jesse Cox. I don't know if he's straight, but a white man who I've always thought was straight. He might not be, but... And he literally goes around watching people's videos because he's so obsessed with it. What do you mean? He is very... I've been watching Jesse Cox for like... When I saw you got that comment, Alana, I was like, holy fucking shit. I've been watching him for years. So, yeah. People are fucking crazy. I'm not spoiling myself, don't worry. I just saw people talking about it, so I went to the video, clicked pause immediately, and went down and saw his top comment and was like, oh my god, my friend is famous. Don't worry, I'm being very good about 14. I'm actually being very good about 14. I've not spoiled myself on anything. People need to drink juice and take a nap. So true. So true. He goes around to 14 videos and does that. I love that so much. I love that. He's a really wholesome creator though. He's like so good. He and his friends do this thing called Scary Game Squad, and it makes me I live for it. They just play like really scary games whilst drunk, and one of them's like Terrified. And it's just so like they're so funny. Unfortunately, some of their older stuff has Gerard the Completionist in it, who I used to love, but he's actually like a charity scammer. But even still, I would still like rewatch those videos, even though he's in them. Like they're so good. I love those videos. I love Scary Game Squad. So yeah, I was like shook when I saw that you got a comment from Jesse Cox. But I think this is the thing, is like you think like I think the thing you realize when you start doing like content creation is that these people that you thought were so far away from you as a individual are not that far away from you. You know, like it could you could just tap into the niche they really care about, and suddenly you're like mutuals, and it's like, whoa, that's crazy. And that's like so fascinating to me. Haley, welcome in. How are you? Are you interested in joining book club? Me, anytime someone comes into chat, book club! Yeah. Shall we get into the game? I can't believe I read you nodding on stream. What's wrong with me? Why do I want to get taken down? God damn it. I made a profile on my OBS, right? So that I could have it that I swap my chat around. but but when you go live you can't swap your profile. That is so painful. And I can't move my windows in OBS because for some reason if I move my windows it crashes. So now my chat is just all the way over there. What? I read a sentence from Wright because man, what is it Manda said? Hang on. Manda said, I'm gonna narrate Bride to book club. So I went, you know what? I'm gonna narrate Bride right now. I don't know why, but I decided to do that. Yeah. Okay. I will get started later on book club and I'll make like I'll do like a little post as well, like a kind of essaying moment. I think I have an essaying emote. Did you know that? This is what I'll do. And tell you all about my plans. I am fine though, I suppose. I'm nervous for my interview tomorrow, but instead of working, I'm thinking about what to spend money on for my Ren Fair outfit this year. Honestly, as someone, like, when I did interviews, I think thinking about it the least as possible. Like, once you feel prepared enough, I think thinking about your interviews the least amount possible is actually better, because you start overthinking about it if you think about it too much, and you just need to think about other things and just get your mind off it until you're actually in the interview. So I think that's a good idea. The Gizmo command. Gotta go lurk and do stuff. No worries, Alana. I hope you get good stuff done. Who would overthink an interview? Not me. Yeah. I'm actually like, I am really good at not overthinking when it comes to interviews and exams. I like disconnect entirely. I overthink 5 million other things in my life. But for some reason, the actual like real life shit that actually matters, I think I dissociate. Like, so y'all know I haven't done it for a year, but I was doing like exams for accounting stuff, because I'm now like a qualified bookkeeper. And when I had exams, I literally didn't study very much. Because I was like, it's fine. I just dissociate. I'm really like that. When it comes like exams, interviews, just real life shit, I don't think about it. But I will overthink to the moon, lying in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking everyone hates me. So yeah. Had something present itself that I'm not really qualified for, but I'm hoping I get it. We shall see. Always have the mindset, Haley, that a straight white man would 100% go for jobs he's not qualified for and get the position. Tina, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for lurking. I am right. I am right, because these men be doing these things. So, like, just have the mindset of a straight white man. Okay, let me get the game going. Finally. An hour in, I'm gonna get the game up. I guess I should say I'm not qualified, I just don't have experience in the specific role department, but I think I have the applicable skills. Well, that's exactly it. The IOC has officially voted yes on creating the Olympic esports games. Yeah! Yes! My King Boaster can get a medal! Ah! Another thing for me to care about! Valorant in the Olympics! But also, we don't care about the Olympics this year because they're still letting Israel compete. I'm assuming that would start, like, the next Olympics. They definitely can't do it this year. Because it's literally about to start. Everyone's shitting in the Seine. Did you see that, air traffic control in France are, striking on the day the Olympics starts? Striking on the first day. Oh, I love the French for a good riot. They're so good for it. Can I floor tank as a dragoon in the Olympics? Yes. Yes. Don't think esports would work well in the river anyway. True. Saw people swimming in the poopy river. They do that all the time. I don't know what goes on. Himbos take the Olympics. Yes. But you know what? That's pretty slay because did y'all know that Faker, the greatest League of Legends player to ever exist, doesn't have to serve in the Korean military? Because he won a gold medal at the Asia Games for League of Legends. So, like, that's another thing for Korean men to not go into the military for. I don't know why that suddenly came to my mind, but yeah. Okay, where is my scene for this? Is this my scene? Yay! Yay! Oh, actually, I think I could have my OBS over here because the window is kind of small, so I can still see you. Yeah, okay. I can have it windowed on top of my OBS. I can still see you all, and I don't have to look over here like, hello. God, it's been a while. Let me know how the sound is, by the way. So, Ace Attorneys. Do I click continue or new game? It does. I'm assuming it doesn't matter. I can just do new game, right? To start from the second? Oh yeah, okay. There we go, okay. Hopping back into it. I remember Ace Attorney those days. Did you do the second game, Tina? Or the 1800s game? Remember when I thought I beat the whole trilogy? It's just the first game. Yes, I do, Haley. Vampires? How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh. What? What have I done wrong? What the f- fuck is this?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
There we go. But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title!
What the hell is going on? Started but didn't. Oh, okay. What is going on with the Transylvania music? What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but who is this? It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Oh, I need to think of a good voice for him. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Oh, that works. What do you think? A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Who the hell's this? Cupid, welcome in. How are you? Oh gosh, what voice should we put on for the who? I don't know. Good morning. Ugh. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble! What? Bird. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You're the one and only Phoenix Wright came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings. I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You make me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible! No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank?
The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? What has happened? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Bro, you're always making those promises. Someone, please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh. The voices make for such a high budget stream. My voice used to be so croaky after these. Me too. When I was doing, oh my god, when it was the what's his face? I've forgotten his name. The scary guy with the long grey hair. When we were doing that trial, my voice was fucked by the end. Yes, I'm Karma. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution called Detective Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. He's in charge of homicides now? You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up. Bad. Why can I not read that? The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see, everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How do you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved with the case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Well, I don't... Okay, RB. You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. Okay, so I guess we're in a tutorial moment. Okay. Glasses, okay. Pieces of nearsight glasses were found nearby. Broken neck. I'm guessing he's not nearsighted. What was it again? Yeah. Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Love a tutorial moment. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Ooh. New evidence music? There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. Okay, but how the fuck is this man fallen and snapped his neck and then written Maggie in the sand? If you snap your neck, you're fucking dead in an instant. What the fuck? Ain't no way. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepted into evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how'd you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. He goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. I love this concept of Phoenix having memory loss, so he can't remember how to do anything. That's why we have a tutorial. Love Ace Attorney music is so good. I'm gonna press on that. The culprit's name. Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? No, that's not. And you were certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but... I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, okay. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Okay. I pressed the wrong button. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and all are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in our D-Pal. What should I do now? Continue pricing? Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's? Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. Okay, what do we have? So we wrote Maggie with an IE, but her name is EY. And if they're dating, surely he would know that's her spelling of her name. But is this just a mistranslation thing? Lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Can I present? Nah, let me try it.
Objection!
Fucking slay. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, fingers outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Not the way this guy went, objection! You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with an EY. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. Objection! But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Maggie Bird is a very Scottish name. Maybe I should have made her Scottish. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Okay. Let me see. What do we have? Bloody hell. Why is a 30-year-old dating a 22-year-old? Sus. How do you know about this? Every year in March we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Oh no, Gumshoe. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really, anyway. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? I mean, it's kind of fucking weird if a 30-year-old man's dating a 22-year-old woman. I mean, it's not like inherently wrong, but it's a bit weird. Especially if they work together. No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! Oh my god! I just got an achievement for that! Mind your own business, pal achievement. That's so funny. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah! The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day, and since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Ah, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. So, September 6th, he said. Oh, it doesn't say their birthdays. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm a boss and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give you as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey pal, watch what you say! I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches the... Is he about to say scratches their balls? I really don't need to know that much.
Objection! Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this point. Whoa, wait a second! Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal! You're guilty, guilty, guilty! I should have arrested! I think the good detective is about done here. Oh dear. While I was gone, I was thinking, did I ever tell you about one of my best friends in secondary school having an intense phase of reading what I thought was paranormal romance, but turned out to be paranormal erotica? Classic. That's so funny. Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would you only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case.
Yes, it would seem that there were a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Yes, of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but it's relevant because why would she buy a custom glove for someone and then fucking kill him? Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Not a single... Jonker. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It looks like a fucking bunch of bananas. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it.
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. I only realized my mistake when I got one of the books she recommended. I noped out after the prologue. What books were they, Jasper? Just asking out of interest. When I first looked into the handwriting, unfortunately we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Is he left-handed? No, that looks like a right hand. Okay. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation?
And what does that prove?
Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there were sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right. And there's more. Okay. Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
See, I thought that. I thought it would be... Wait, his glove was right-handed. But when you're playing baseball, you hold your gloves on your left hand, right? Because you hold it like that, and then you go like that if you're right-handed. So the glove's in your left hand. Right? I'm trying to think of my baseball knowledge, which isn't very much. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom-made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale of you. Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obviously from this picture that it was this... Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah!
This is
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know, what's your line of reasoning proves? There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. I love this concept of not being able to write with one finger. Like, you're drawing in the sand. I'm sure I could probably write Maggie in the sand with my left hand. And I'm right. Like, what? That makes no sense. Order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible.
Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. No, not yet! I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness witness? The mom with the victim was pushed to his death. This guy's voice is all over the shop for me today. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order! Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. I also love Phoenix. The voice acting does leave me stuffy-nosed. Ah. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? As if you fucking gave me room to breathe, Bird. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. We're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. I don't remember, TBH. If memory serves, there was this vampire who was bragging to his friend about having drunk fresh blood, and then he started going to Bone Town on himself for some reason. What do you mean by going to Bone Town on himself? Like, was he wanking himself off or was he somehow sucking himself? What do you... The cat gif. Was it True Blood, Jasper? Graphically describing wanking. Why do I feel like that's True Blood? I don't know how True Blood starts, but it's like really graphically sexual. Was it set in Louisiana? Because if it's set in Louisiana, there's 2 books it could be. I mean, there's more than 2, but there's 2 that I know. Also could be Interview with the Vampire, although I've not read that. So I don't know if it starts off like that. I need to know more. I'm fascinated by this. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and then tell me. It might be important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. The Blue Badger! All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, wait, hang on. I bet this is that guy. What was the voice? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up when I get this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is this phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah, you were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up! And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never have to be a forgetful old fool like you. He's literally like 23. Maya, actually Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Okay, let me have a look at these covers to show Jasper. If you were still there, Jasper. I just googled Jasper when I meant to Google True Blood. Okay. Ah, my controller. So, this is the cover I know. Or these ones. But then there's also these ones that are like really like, I don't know, or childish looking. Like that. But I feel like it would be this one. And then there's and then there's Interview with a Vampire. I don't know. There's so many covers for this because it's a really old book. Yeah, I don't know. No, not my face cam. I barely know anything about Ace Attorney, but I'm Maya's biggest fan. Well, Yuka, Maya here is French. I don't know why, but she's French. I've been watching AA streams, but that doesn't mean I know anything. I mean, I don't know anything either. I play the games, but I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Don't think it was either. Huh. I don't know what it would be then. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk at the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrong. Sure, I suppose, but leave no.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he, a human chatterbox? I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso. With a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking ours strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you were attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am nowhere a prepubescent boy out on a walk with Mummy. if you must know. Eddie, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know... What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Oh, you found it, Jasper? Love is Darkness by Caroline. Okay, hang on. Let me look this up. I'm being so strong and brave and driving to the store. You got this. I'm proud of you. Remember when I saw this guy in game, I thought, oh no, he is very gender. He's giving metrosexual vibes. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Goodreads didn't find it. What? Hello? What is going on with Goodreads? I think Goodreads is down, so that's fun. Oh my god. The cover of that! Holy shit! That is so funny. I've never heard of those though. That's really interesting. The other one I just remembered was Nalini Singh. I was thinking maybe it would be her, but I was at the pub all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time at all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of that pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then she can only mean one thing. That can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Excuse me. Now, what do we have? You said he's giving metrosexual. My brain went, I was a little bit too cunty, so they put me on medication. What's that from? Okay, I guess I'll just press him. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. No-name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. I don't know why, but I'm really getting into this guy's role. I'm just going like... I'm like really into it. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please! Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. Oh, it's a TikTok audio? Okay. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Press harder. answer the question. How did you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was a little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, no, wait, that was Payne. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in... Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. Ask me, the whole... And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about first-class waste of time. In any case... And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't a statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break because we're about to go into an ad, so I will BRB. Whilst I'm away, you can do some checks. Let me see mine today. Oh no, not 95% that cursed. Oh dear. But yeah, I will BRB. I'll write it out while I'm away, and we'll come back and figure out what this guy's deal is. And also figure out why he knocked Phoenix out.
Hello, I'm back. I got another kind of juice and I got myself some senbei. I love senbei. How are we doing? Oh, 78% blessings, Haley. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put all my juice in this cup so I don't have the can just hanging around. Okay. Let's hope to God I don't knock it over because it's right to the top. Ugh. Okay. Would you like some ASMR munching? Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright, that uses eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, Mr. Witness? Am I to present the banana? Yes. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Ha! What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not. It's a no. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Nina, welcome in. How are you?
You're one of those people, yes, you know what I mean.
You're like those people who I'm
surely enemy when viewed from afar.
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness?
You're an relenting evil man. You're like those people who put she sprayed the cup and while she did it, put apple.
Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same as by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Finished work and waiting for Dima. Ooh. How was work today? Can you hear me? Can you hear my munching? Wait, here. Here's the real ASMR, okay? I'm so sorry. Work sucked, but it's over. I'm glad it's over. Okay. One last bite. I'm so happy. My local Tesco finally sells shrimp chips and senbei. 2 of my favorite snacks. And I was so buzzing when I discovered this. The shrimp chips, I bought 2 packets. I love shrimp chips.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away?
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Crunchy refund? No, I actually kind of hate like munching ASMR. I am more of a visual ASMR kind of person. You know, like I love I don't know. I love like slime and like soap cutting, but not the sounds, like the actual like falling apart kind of stuff. I love shrimp chips. Need to go to shrimp chips are so fucking good. They're just so nice. Okay. So what do we have? Oop. Please get used to the buttons again. I don't remember who she is. Oh, poor Maya. Okay. She ran away just like that.
Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a 3rd rate for education?
Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking out a question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? How am I liking the second game? Well, we're not too far into it, honestly. It's literally just the first case, but it's going good so far. I do miss Edgeworth.
Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. What? What does she want me to look at in the court record? Oh, the glasses, maybe? Oh! Mr. Wellington, would you please look at this? Rio, welcome in, how are you? You mean the victim's autopsy report? Kai, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, my name is Kirsty. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a Scottish variety streamer, play story-based games on the PC, PlayStation, and Switch. Today we're playing the second of the original Ace Attorney trilogy. For our Tuesday retro moment. But yeah, I hope you had a great stream. How was Baldur's Gate going? And also, have you played Ace Attorney? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. Say what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap there. Do you deny it? Oh! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in a shock at the time of witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington. Yes. Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions! As if you're trying to open all the layers of a Troshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness? I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? It was good. Went a bit further into Act 1 and finished the Goblin Camp. I will pretend I know what that means. I've not played Baldur's Gate yet. I'm waiting for it to go on a really good sale. Justice for All is going good. We're not too far into it. I'm waiting for Edgeworth to show up. But other than that, it's going good. You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Bro, how is no one put together? There is broken glasses and a missing cell phone. What's in the court records? A cell phone and broken glasses. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? I don't think simple... Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone. Could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his... Well, Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Yes. I agree, we need more Edgeworth. Yes, we just need all the Edgeworth. Although I'm really excited that they're bringing investigations to the Switch. I want to play those games because they're edgy boy games. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Aw, feck. Aha! I had a feeling there was a phone booth in the picture. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. That's the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh! Order? Order. What did you finding the crime a little late? Proves to the defense. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yeah? There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Oh, I know! Me, I know! It's this, right? No? Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps. That was just, oh no. Thought I threw it out. Damn it, it's not that. I suggested perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then, but before you do, you will be penalized. Great. Oh, it's only one though. I think in the first game it was 2 bars that you lost. Ouch. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Oh, I don't know what it is. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Because he's a con artist? Perhaps this... Oh, no, it's not that. Nope. It's not that he's a con artist.
glasses? No. Oh, I don't know what it is. I feel stupid. I hate when I'm playing Ace Attorney and I don't know what the evidence they want is. Glasses? Oh, there we go. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Oh, where did you find? Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order, order. Now wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. Oh, the music in the second game is banging. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again! Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being a murderer. Yes, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, is the name of the victim. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie E.Y. and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie. That's a good point. The witness didn't even know of Ms. Bird before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way his could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Because she phoned him. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you'd lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some great relation between the witness's cell phone and the murderer? I do, Your Honor.
On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Da 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 da. Any McFly fans in chat? Hello? Thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name was written on the ground as Maggie with an IE. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Yeah! Order, order. But your honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, your honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. I don't know why he went surfer there. That is absolutely correct. don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, your honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? Very simple, your honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. Oh, now we're on 2 bars. Okay. It's gotta be the list of con artists. Banger. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. Gays. They're all gays. You looked all those numbers up? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. Names and numbers belong to the people who are members of a certain con artist group.
Bingle bongle dingle dangle, yickety doo, yickety da.
Hi Arthur, welcome in. Someone did say gay. I said gay. Hey gay.
What con artists?
Can you explain why why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers of a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people, you just like cops who they disrupted a genius and I
don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. Arthur, how are you doing? How's your day? Apart from your work being shite.
Nah, this is too much.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I
got you now.
that police officer. Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please! Please, let's think about the content of the phone call. Hello? Hey, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Mr. Burt to get the phone back.
I don't know what's happened to this man's accent. It's gone all over the place.
Why then would he need to kill someone?
That is a valid point. What does the defendant think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box?
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. No thoughts, Mr. Wright. Maybe he doesn't like yellow boxing gloves. Not boxing, baseball gloves. Well. I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Took a little nap after work, but I'm having some salmon, then I'm gonna play some ooblets to relax. Nice. I'm glad you had a nap. What is it? Is it the banana glove? Or... I'm gonna try the banana glove. Nope, it's not the banana glove. Oh. I think it's a profile. I just don't know whose profile it is. Really bad for him. Oh, he was wearing his uniform. There we go. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park, still wearing his police uniform. Oh! Oh right, he was wearing that in the pictures. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known that they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Have you been enjoying the game? It's going good. I mean, we're not too far into it, but it's good so far. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive! Not bad for a person with third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! Evidence!
Ugh, that's ghastly.
All you've been raving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious gone groups that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can't. You can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it without knowing that? It's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor. This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something that I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe... fingerprints? But I feel like too many people have touched it. I'm gonna go for it. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got it from Maggie, you wiped it off. Oh, fuck. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it. I wiped it? Petit salary, too. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this phone right here? This is my phone right here. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Oh, I think he would have got, like, he would have been on top. But no. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington, what's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. You have an ad about to start. Adders, I appreciate you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? You're too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Now I remember! Any McFly fans in chat? Because when I hear this song, I think of the McFly song, Transylvania. And then it goes, Anne Boleyn, she kept it to which all her hopes. Huh? Looks like they hurt. Ah, oh, good. I finally found it. Love his gay pose, how he's sitting on the couch. Me too. Can't sit like a normal person. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Why, what are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? No. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Neek. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Thank you for the 95 bits, Arthur. I appreciate that. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. I'm gonna save here, actually. I learned that in the last game. Now then, Mr. Wright. This is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Oh, wow. 3 bars. Forgot you had some bits. I actually got some bits yesterday from Twitch RPG, which is like a thing that Twitch does with surveys where you get free bits for doing surveys. Oh, what am I presenting? What on earth do I present? Clay, welcome in. How are you? Is it this? This feels stupid, but it's like the one thing we've not used. Oh my god. It was that. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. What the fuck? Doing okay, just EP me. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is... back of the card? This card is important because what is on the back? You wrote your cell number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Right now? But Scott is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things. Oh, he swapped our phones! Fucker. Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No! It can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say...
When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. What is his mouth doing? It's like... Is he choking himself? Bro. Not the asphyxiation? So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant Maggie Bird not guilty! Another day, another slay? That is all. The court is adjourned.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old and I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
What?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed in almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has been really nothing but a string of disasters. That is pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It's just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then. Sir.
Yes, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
What a horrible day.
Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes.
So this might sound bad, but who are you?
What?
I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me.
Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but
Maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered? This is Maya Faye, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth Tunique, what's wrong? You keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me. Well yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh. Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay, okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. He didn't remember Edgeworth. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Ooh. Hello. Slay. A child? A child that Maya probably knows because they have the same necklace. A child. Hello. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi, baby? Oh. He's stretching on my chair for it. My baby. What if I fall asleep right here? Hmm? You're so cute. I think she just likes to sit next to me sometimes. Don't you? You just like to know what's going on, don't you? Do you have anything to say? Muting, that's what she has to say. Okay. Oh, that is the wrong controller. Too many controllers on my desk. That was no accident. Oh gosh, what's this? I was drugged with sleeping pills. What? I was murdered by that person? What? What? Excusez-moi. That's why I took my revenge. What? It's only fair, isn't it? Any? Not again, Maya. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. What? What's happening? I can't believe something like this has happened. The events of that gloomy rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. The fuck? So much drama in this game. Wait, have we gone back in time? Because I think it was September before. Who the fuck is this? I don't know what advice to give him. Oh, what depressing rain. No. That sounds too close to Edgeworth. What No. What depressing rain? Nope. Do you understand how depressed this makes me? Do you? No, I'm trying to do Yorkshire. It's not coming out. Yorkshire. Do you understand how depressed this rain makes me? I guess that kind of works. I guess. But actually, more than
Yorkshire, but actually, being more than depressed, I'm angry. Angry? No, it's just not working. I can't. What's a good voice? Maybe Scottish. Hang on. Oh, you know, I can do Northern Ireland. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry that the weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said? I'd stake my life on it. I got it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor. It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Ray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Or should I say her car? Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Whoa. That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumours that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. Emmy, welcome in. How are you? This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No. Where did it go? This is something only you can do. Maya Fate, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yeah, I heard. So, it must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. I'm good. I just did yoga while letting Mochi wander, and she only tried to attack your hair once. Well done, Mochi. How was... I can't believe you finished Route 8 of, Near Automata. What did you think, Emmy? I missed you saying your review. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot of these magical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Bade. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya? I wonder what she's up to right now. It was pain and yeah. Yeah. The ending is like...
We, the women of the fake land, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate to spirits flows strongly to us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said she wouldn't do the channeling without first saying you first. Me? And that's why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Emmy, can you believe, right? You know, so you finished it. I saw, like, I was kind of in and out because I was in my call. You know how it literally says, Square Enix literally says on a little thing saying, this is only the first route. There are multiple paths. Like, they have a thing. There's so many people who have only done Route A. Isn't that wild? Like, they literally just don't read. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Or Kurain. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. I bet this is Maya. Hey, wait up, Barley! Someone else is coming this way? Nick! I knew it was Maya. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It's only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Hehe. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya intelligence network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her and it appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya intelligence network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Kurain Village, but I have heard people call this place Medium Valley too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Perfect, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like your story. Cousin? Wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly is a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into our heads that if a suspicious looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? And I'm done
After I'm done, we can grab some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks! Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. An old bus stop. It says Kurain Village on the signpost. Buses seem incredibly inconvenient as they only come 3 times a day. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in well with the area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows, I may need it later. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beaten-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There is a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fae Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Oh, no, I didn't want to click that. I meant to put B. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they all allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for a punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, have a copy for you too. Now, why do we need a guide map for a manor? What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologise for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. Oh dear. So, how did you hear about Maya Faye? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and the spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Oopie. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Oh, should I make her French, even Frencher? Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a liar, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's Aunt Morgan Faye. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It seems that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. Was it not for Mystic Maya and your assistants, you would surely not have won. First, a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak to the present now. Thank you. This voice is gonna hurt my throat. I regret what I'm doing right now. So, why'd you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange?
Good sir,
Yes?
how dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry?
She must be addressed by a proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya.
So about Mystic Maya,
It is the blood.
excuse me? Blood?
Mystic Maya carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining.
Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean?
Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Krain channeling technique.
Okay, then where do you stand?
That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the branch family.
Branch family? What's that?
It is as it sounds. For a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Korean school.
So, how strong are you?
It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's.
So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first.
Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world.
Traffic accident, indeed.
The channeling will take place here in the channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing.
Oh my god, sorry, my eye is like, oh. So, this room is the channeling chamber?
The place where our spirit medium speaks with those who have departed.
I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session.
Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here.
Oh.
The secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen by just anybody.
That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before.
It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked.
Oh, that's what the lock is for.
Oh, yes. I wonder if you've yet to meet Pearl, good sir.
Pearl? Oh my god. Oh my god, my eye is so itchy.
She is an adorable, angelic young girl.
Oh, that odd...
She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say?
What a cute daughter you have.
A pure heart that knows not of the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with your quest.
Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway.
I must insist and instruct that you must not let it occur.
Okay, I get it. I can't remember what was the thought process behind French Maya. There wasn't really a thought process. It was more, what accents can I do? Oh, French. That was my thought process. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Ku-ra-in. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement.
Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed.
She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Okay, let's go back. I feel like I need to move to the other room. No. The winding way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Uh-oh. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. I looked at it, Phoenix. Stop asking me to look at it. Looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Oh. Me and my itchy eyes. When will I be free? Oh, I can go to the side room? Okay. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There is bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Or I should. There's a bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Oh. I bet you it's Maya. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kudain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir? So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here and for them to spot you? Ooh. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here I can see the winding way in the little garden in the courtyard. Okay. I think we can move. Oh. Who's... Hey you. Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that Southern? Oh my god. Oh, well I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, lot of heart. So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. Just you wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We should all hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Lot scare. Yes. I'm glad the We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat away those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It will be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this hut of the heartland. What are you? This is Crime Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya? Maya's in there. I think we should have more than what to do. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow belly chicken liver, what are you waiting for? Kick it down already. But the key. The key is one of a kind in this world. There's only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. There's really no other way. Alright, stand aside. I'm gonna break the door down. But wait, please. That's sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Jesus, what's going on? The Irishman's dead. Dr. Gray. Hey. Oh. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? What, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Uh-oh. Maya is always wrapped up in everything. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seemed really on edge. She seemed really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. When she's channeling, she suddenly grows boobs. Then again, weren't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Laura, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's really controlling, so as soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must be real tough to work for him. I think it's pretty good. She's literally like, hello. Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Oh wait, what's it? How? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Should I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. Two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone has to say. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more questions about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Dr. Gumshoe looks like a real professional, and yet something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. Fucking hell. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Okay. Oops. God, I'm getting lost. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. I thought it was gonna be a French person. It is not. That is, although, she's wearing a beret. So, isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation's kind of changed. Huh, like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Meeny? Or Any Mini? Or Any Miney? Any Miney? At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. It's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. Laverne Sprite is just dancing. Yes, she looks so happy. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? Their surgeon that requests the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah. Sounds like she's trying to hide something. Oh. Why is there Sprite going? Wait, should I look at that? Oh. Not the flashbacks. There's no one here, as usual. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? The way she went. Is she in the meditation room now? Or the side room? Oh, she's back. What is... Okay, can I give her something? Maybe my badge? Nope. Okay. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do with her. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for today because my first day back to Ace Attorney, and you know, me and my voices, it's wearing me down a little bit. And also I only got 4 hours sleep last night, so I need to sleep. And I need to, yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah. Whew. I'm running out of energy. I'm running dry. Oh, I should probably save before I am an idiot and lose all my progress. Okay. Okay, let's go find someone to raid. Thank you all for hanging out today. I'm so happy to be back at Ace Attorney. I really hope we see our boy Edgeworth soon. I miss him. My goodness, how are there no pine cones live? I was gonna try and raid a pine cone, but I am the only one. What's going on? There's like 50 of us. It's never the same when they're not flirting across the courtroom. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I guess we'll raid Angie, who is playing another Ace Attorney game, Apollo Justice. And I am going to shield my eyes. Whoa. 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 The quality of this game is insane compared to this one. Whoa. Anyway, let me get that going. Thank you for dropping the raid messages in chat, Haley. If you're wanting to join the raid, please take one of the messages with you. There's also, yeah, there's my Discord if you want to talk off stream. Also the best place for schedule updates, and also the book club. I will be posting about that in there, so if you're interested, that is a good place to be. Although I think everyone who was talking about it is already in there, but you know, you never know, someone might be lurking and be interested. And yeah, there's my beacons for my socials. There's also my K-pop and K-drama reaction channel. I've started watching Sweet Home, which I've been really enjoying. And then there's my gaming channel, where I need to update this command because I just posted the second Chrono Trigger video. It's like my first impressions. It's like my first stream. It was broken down into 2 videos, and so I just uploaded the second one today. So please go check out that channel. I would really appreciate it because I would like to grow that channel because it's still a little baby channel. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'll be back again on Thursday. We'll be continuing Heaven's Word. We'll be continuing 14 Heaven's Word. I'm excited to see where we get to there. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Goodbye.